Hey everybody, Adam Sauer here, coming at you with a look at Circaevum. Circaevum is a program that takes events from your calendar and renders them into 3D objects that are then plotted in a world that is modeled after the solar system. So what you're looking at here is several events that occurred in a particular place on Earth. So this gives us a new view of our daily lives. Instead of looking at blocks on a calendar, we're actually zooming through this wormhole of our circadian rhythm. What you're looking at here are events that I took from my life in 2015, including projects I worked on, or when I clocked in and out at work, or when I hung out with friends even, or when I started tracking my sleep cycles. Now, the whole point of this is to build a mental frame of reference for time, so that you can look up into the future and back into the past, and then meditate on your daily and long-term life. To build upon this, I rendered out the trajectories of all the other planets as well, so that as you're using this calendar system to manage and organize and navigate your daily lives, you can also begin understanding the mechanics of the solar system. So one example of this, I actually took one of NASA's rover missions to Mars, and I mapped out its flight path. So you're seeing it launch from Earth and travel through outer space as it approaches the red planet. And if you can see it, it's that green arc there between the two planets. Now, in developing this, the goal is to build a community of people who are excited not just about space exploration, but about what's going on here on Earth. It's something that we like to vaguely talk about on social media, although that bit of conversation isn't enough to create action. One thing I find helps me focus my actions as an engineer is to create a diagram for whatever task it is, whether the flow of a process at work, planning out a budget, or even something as simple as a road trip. And for complex plans, I usually need to continuously review and revise that plan in order to stay on track with it and see it through. So taking that same approach, I believe that building the Earth in as the centerpiece to a program that people use on a daily basis, with the ability to lay out and not just look at, but to navigate around the goals that we have for our future, will be at least a step in getting people to focus more on building a better world. So that is Circaevum. If you found this interesting, if there's something you'd like to add about it, I love talking about this, so feel free to comment, like it, share it, and follow along and see how this thing progresses. But other than that, thank you very much for watching about this and kind of exploring with me a little bit. And really look forward to exploring the adventures in the future. Yeah, so Adam Sauer, over and out.